everyone, Dungeon Damsel here, and today we're going to be talking about tactical infinity in Shadowdark Infinity. It refers to the idea that players have virtually unlimited tactical options during gameplay. Tactical infinity thrives in game systems where the narrative and player creativity are prioritized. This is often seen in games where the rules are more of a framework rather than a strict guideline. Enter Shadowdark. Let's paint a picture. A party of 4 adventurers have plundered the tomb of a forgotten king. The priest has lost his turn undead and healing spells, while the fighter is only at half health. And the wizard, well, he's lost all his attack spells. They finally made it to the burial chamber and start looting. Yay! Except the mummy of the king and a dozen skeletons rise! You're looking at a TPK unless the party can use tactical infinity. If information was sparsely given by the GM, the onus is on the party to start asking questions about their environment. How big is the chamber? Is there anything on the walls? Maybe the ceiling, or perhaps scattered around the floor? The DM says there are tapestries high up on the wall, reaching to the ceiling. There's also an open sarcophagus with a mummy climbing out of it, and a narrow passage leading outside of the chamber. What would you do in this situation? Comment below. Break. Turn number 1. The thief climbs up the wall and cuts down the tapestries. The fighter grabs the lid to their sarcophagus and brings it to the passageway. The priest, wearing plate mail, acts as a tank to keep the fighter from being cut down by the skeletons and the mummy. The wizard casts protection from evil on the priest. Turn number 2. The fighter sets up the sarcophagus lid in the hallway to help block the skeletons from advancing. The thief places the tapestries on the passageway floor, while the priest douses those tapestries in oil from his flask. The wizard drops his torch on the oil-soaked tapestries and casts Pull Portal on the sarcophagus lid to ensure that the skeletons and mummy cannot advance. Now the party can easily clean up the leftovers and finish looting, and then be awarded the maximum amount of XP for this dungeon, which is 10 XP! In Rules-lite Systems, the possibilities for tactical infinity are more pronounced because nobody expects to adhere to strict rules. In Shadowdark, the stories told by the adventurers are much more dynamic and engaging than the situations dictated in rules-heavy systems like D&D 5e. Here's hoping that you use tactical infinity in your Shadowdark game. Thanks for watching. Dungeon Damsel is out of here. If you want to add flavor and spice to your Shadowdark games, you want to use tactical infinity. Yeah, what's that? Tactical infinity, all the possibility. Tactical. It's a cat break.